What's up guys, Ryan Bishop with R&D Timber, and welcome to another episode of the Bush Hogging Vlog, where we get to showcase this new piece of equipment that we have. It's a link belt 145 X4. We've got it out here cleaning up our farm, doing some dressing up around our canals that we've got dug, and taking out some of these scrub oaks, some brush, some of this junk around here that it chews up and makes nice fine mulch. Here is a link belt 145 X4 spin ace. So the reason that we went with this machine was because it is limited tail swing. So it makes it very compact, be able to fit into tree growth like this and take care of all of the underbrush. So also it can carry a head big enough to be able to mulch full-size trees. But Equipment Share of Charleston and Tyler Garrity, who was awesome to work with, got us sold on this idea for bringing in a link belt. We had never tried a link belt before, and we are super pleased with them and everything that they've done with this machine. It's been awesome. We've used it for raking, for grubbing trees, but the biggest thing that we bought it for was to be able to use a mulching head on it. So speaking of, we have a Gyro-Trac 400 HDM head is mounted to it. It's kind of a new design from Gyro-Trac. It has the same drum as the 500 HF head, which you'll see on your bigger skid steers. You'll see on the smaller dedicated machines like the GT16 and 16 XP. And so all they did was they take the same drum design, same diameter of drum, and they just shorten it. The length of the drum is shorter, where you got a 40-inch cut instead of having a 50-inch cut, which is what the 500 is designed for. So 400 heads designed for excavators. You can see kind of the bracket on top. It is mounted at the end to where you'll be able to use it, extend out your reach from any type of boom machine like this excavator. And it's been awesome for us so far, because this is what we needed. We needed a larger excavator that could reach into some wet spots where you don't have to track so much with an excavator. You have reach, you can swing all the way around in a circle. You can just get to areas that you can't quite reach with a ground machine like a skid steer or a dedicated piece of equipment where it's going to tear up the turf. So you have one line of track where you would have many lines of tracks if you were to use a ground machine. This is the first time that you'll get to really see it on video. It's really neat to get to work right alongside Gyrotrac. Danielle's been really excellent to deal with on this model. Always with the new model, there's new ideas that you can come up with to modify things, all that type of deal. But it's a great head as it is. It's done an awesome job for us so far, and so we're really excited about this model. All right guys, so we're here at the second job site for the day. Over here we have our Tiger Cat 724G mulcher. We've got our ASB 120, and we have our Cat 309 over here grubbing some trees. So on this project, what we're working on is underbrushing a couple of lots that they're putting up for sale and clearing a lot that has already been sold. So I got a little bit of everything going on over here. We have our 309 has a bucket on it right now. It's an excavator. It's digging up some of the trees, plucking them up from the ground so that we'll expose the stump and everything, be able to mulch everything, leave it on site. So as you can see, this is what it looked like before, with all of that understory, all that undergrowth there. And now this is what it looks like after our service. So guys, cool feature, Gyrotrac makes groovy teeth, which are their self-sharpening teeth, right? So really cool feature to these groovy teeth is they make two different styles. They make some to go on the original Gyrotrac planer style drum, and so the tooth style is just like that of a CMOF drum. Any of your CMOFs that carry this caliber tooth will actually fit a groovy tooth, a self-sharpening tooth. That tooth saves a ton of time on everybody that's operating these machines. So you can get, I don't know, we've probably gotten 160 hours out of a set at best. you're going to average about 100 hours out of a set. Seam-off fans that own Denise Semoff, they make an excellent head, and so it's really cool to be able to pair self-sharpening teeth with that head. So you're looking at, I think it's about 2.8 acres over here in just this one lot. So it's a really nice sized lot where they'll have plenty of area to grow some beautiful grass, have a nice big house here. Everything's perfect. But before this was done, as you can see, there's older mulch on the ground. So all this stuff is dried out and starting to deteriorate. We had actually underbrushed this lot before and exposed how deep the lot was, and hopefully that was one of the features that helped sell it, and be able to underbrush an area so that it might be appealing to somebody to come in, have a longer driveway, nothing exposed in the front, where they can have a nice open space in the back, and not just have all of the noise pollution coming from the highway, all of that. They'll have kind of a buffer and then have a nicer spot in the back of the property. We're back on the back side of that process now, to where we were clearing to build.